Hello, so this is going to be a review of how to submit the assignment. So part one is I want you to make the wireframe. Bit of a typo there. There we go. The wireframe structure like you see me do it here. One of the two. This is the one I did here for the video. So make the wireframe. So you saw me how I did this. So I want you to just make the wireframe. And then on the name of the assignment, because it's the cloud, you don't really have to make a new one unless you feel the need to. But if you can, I prefer you just kind of keep using the same one. But just for the naming purposes, you can just click up in here and then rename it. And the only thing I want you to rename is just basically add your last name in there. You can leave everything else the same, but I just want to help me see your last name. And actually, no, let me take that back. We can rename this. So don't know where you're at. The dog's not happy. So again, rename it by your last name and just put CSS Grid on it. So that's one part of your assignment. Part two is I want you to add 3 CSS grids to the web page. At least one has to be using grid areas. And the best way to learn grid areas is just to practice it and muck it up and then try it again. It's not anything different. It's just like we're given very specifics on the layout. And it gets easier just like anything else the more you do it. It helps to have this, so you have this kind of layout structure, and then you can kind of mimic it. So I want you to have at least 3 CSS grids on the web page. If you're doing the Hawking College web page, that's great. Or the bookstore web page like I've been doing, that's fine. If you got your own little personal project, you're wanting to take this time to make it something, that's fine as well. So I want at least 3 CSS grids to the web page. And like I said, at least one has to be using the grid area, and the other 2 can be any kind of format, meaning it can be just like a regular kind of container, where anything else that's under here, CSS grids. Come here, puppy. So any of these formats is fine, but one of them has to be the area. And copy and paste. There's no shame in copy and paste it. You saw me do that a lot. This dog's not happy. Okay, and then part 3 is how you submit it. You can, if you want to do Cloud9 on AWS, go ahead and submit it on Cloud9. I think it'd be good practice. But when you do it, I need to know to look for it. So when you're on Blackboard under the submission part of it, just say it's done or it's completed or whatever, so I know to look for it. And there's actually something in there for me to grade. If you don't want to use Cloud9, I'm not making a requirement for this particular assignment. If you don't want to because you don't like it or you just can't because of the internet, just do it like we've been doing on GitHub and just email me the link. And don't forget, you're going to have some external file dependencies like CSS files, Bootstrap links, images, and anything else. Just make sure you include those in whatever format that you send this to me. So that's pretty much it. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.